My name is Tina Sharp and I'm 57. I like to create. I've liked to create since I was a little bitty girl. It came from my grandmother. I love to sew, I love to do embroidery, and I love to teach like creativity classes. I had taught language arts to 6th grade for years and years and years. They were wanting to transform the lab into like a STEAM lab instead of just art. I got into it and it was the best job I've ever had. And when I retired, it was not because I didn't like my job anymore. Like, I loved that STEAM lab. In 2022, my sister got diagnosed with the rarest type of breast cancer that you can get. That November, while she was in the middle of treatment, my mom unexpectedly died. And so it was already kind of a rough year. I had already found a small mass at that time, and I honestly was so busy helping my sister that I just kind of put my own health, I just didn't have time to really think about it. At the end of that school year, they redid my scans and the mass had grown. I had the very rare type of breast cancer, but then I also had another type of breast cancer, and it was also very aggressive, and I literally started chemotherapy 3 weeks later, I guess, after my first diagnosis, so it went really fast. Every week I was getting chemo. I did not want to miss one treatment. I knew there was an end date for it. I made the decision to retire. So for the first 6 months after retirement, it was very, very difficult because that's all I had ever done. I'm not gonna lie, it was very sad because I was like, what am I gonna do with myself? It's a horrible feeling, and that kind of leads to depression, especially when you're going through chemo because you're alone so much. So while I was home during the day a lot, I would just come up here, and that's when I really started kind of playing with watercolors and stuff. It like gave me something to do, because if not, I felt like I was just sitting around in my pajamas all the time, and you just kind of feel kind of useless. I don't know how to explain it. If I'm allowed to live another 25 years or whatever, like, what am I going to be doing? I don't want to be just sitting around cooking and cleaning all the time. If I've been allowed to get through this cancer treatment and to have more years, then I need to have a purpose. And so that's why now that more of my energy's back, I'm teaching every Wednesday at like our church school to like kids K through 12 every single day. Every single morning I get up, and if I wake up, I'm like, thank you, Lord, you allowed me to wake up another day. I was just so grateful that I'm here to get to see that, you know. So I'm very thankful. I'm very thankful. And you know, it could come back tomorrow, I don't know. But I'm very thankful for each day.